Hey, this is one old man in Texas again. Well, we're nearing the election. What election, you might ask? As this YouTube will be timeless as the internet is timeless, it doesn't matter. As every election lead-up is the same. Ads from people that are espousing their platitudes that they think you want to hear. They have paid for focus groups to tell them what to say, what to wear, and even what places to visit. I'm disgusted with what the system has become. Lifelong politicians running again past the age of 80. They have never held a job other than the elected positions they are in. Why have we not instituted term limits ages ago? Oh, that's right. The elected officials that have run for decades would be the ones to propose term limits and need to vote to make them law. I have a dream that someday the election will be based upon a lottery. Those who want to run put their name in a bucket. Then on election day, draw the names out and they get the office for one term. Or what about the primaries? Draw one name out of the Republican bucket, one name out of the Democratic bucket, one name out of the Independent bucket, and so on for all the parties' buckets there are. Then on election day, these are the people we vote for. Sounds crazy. I don't think we could do any worse than we're doing now. Lifetime politicians that feather their own nest as they are in office, and if they hold national office for 6 years, they get a lifetime pension and all the perks that go along with it. And just my thoughts on the matter. If you'd like to subscribe or share this video, please do so. My thoughts are available for taking with these readings. After all, I'm not sure these are being listened to, as it is a Bible reading. I'm having fun and just opening my thoughts to the world. It's keeping me busy on a daily basis, or at least sort of daily. Are you hearing that still small voice yet? If not, stop and take 10 to 15 minutes alone by yourself. Clear your mind, pause, and listen. Of course, this reading is from the text of the New King James Version. Like this reading or not, it matters not to me. Just one old man in Texas doing his thing. Okay, here we go. Proverbs chapter 30. The words of Agur, the son of Jacob, his utterance. This man declared to Ithiel and Ucal. Surely I am more stupid than any man, and do not have the understanding of a man. I have neither learned wisdom, nor have knowledge of the Holy One. Who has ascended into heaven, or descended? Who has gathered the wind in his fists? Who has bound the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if you know? Every word of God is pure. He is a shield to those who put their trust in him. Do not add to his words, lest he rebuke you, and you be found a liar. 2 things I request of you. Deprive me not before I die. Remove falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food allotted to me, lest I be full and deny you, and say, Who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and profane the name of my God. Do not malign a servant to his master, lest he curse you and you be found guilty. There is a generation that curses its father and does not bless its mother. There is a generation that is pure in its own eyes, yet is not washed from its filthiness. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up. There is a generation whose teeth are like swords, and whose fangs are like knives, to devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men. The leech has 2 daughters. Give and give. There are 3 things that are never satisfied. 4 never say enough. The grave, the barren womb, the earth that is not satisfied with water, and the fire that never says enough. The eye that mocks his father and scorns obedience to his mother, the ravens of the valley will pick it out, and the young eagles will eat it. There are 3 things which are too wonderful for me. Yes, 4 which I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent on a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea, and the way of a man with a virgin. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I have done no wickedness. For 3 things the earth is perturbed. Yes, for 4 it cannot bear up. For a servant when he reigns, a fool when he is filled with food, a hateful woman when she is married, and a maidservant who succeeds her mistress. There are 4 things which are little on the earth, but they are exceedingly wise. The ants are a people not strong, yet they prepare their food in the summer. The rock badgers are a feeble folk, yet they make their homes in the crags. The locusts have no king, yet they all advance in ranks. The spider skillfully grasps with his hands, and it is in kings' palaces. There are 3 things which are majestic in pace. Yes, 4 which are stately in walk. A lion who is mighty among beasts and does not turn away from any. A greyhound, a male goat also, and a king whose troops are with him. If you have been foolish in exalting yourself, or if you have devised evil, put your hand on your mouth. For as the churning of milk produces butter, and wringing the nose produces blood, so the forcing of wrath produces strife. And that was Proverbs chapter 30. Now each proverb is accompanied by a different painting, so come back often. Today's painting is Siren 1. It's an acrylic on canvas. Thanks go to Purple Cow Gallery for allowing the use of these artistic works. Click on the links below or copy and paste them to your browser for an additional look. All paintings you see are for sale at purplecowgallery.com, subject to prior sale, of course. Thanks for listening, and we will talk to you next time.